Energy, Uja, Hassan,
Get it 8.5 again.
Turn your radio on.
Turn it up.
Turn your radio up.
Up.
We got the tracks right here that make y'all wanna jump.
Jump.
Make you shake your tummy, my dear. Smile and wave your hands in the air. Boogie down from the country to the town. We got that brand new sound. It's going down.
Fatuma said them they go, Massa go by here.
Get it 8.5.
Alice throw away your malice. You are for member.
Hot tamales.
Hey, get your fun, get sorry. So my people, I tell you, don't worry.
If you know what I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. I said that 88.5. You know, I know, you know, I know, you know. That 88.5. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. 88.5.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, babe. 7.3 plus 2. Read it double think I need.
Edison.
Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace. And people that brought war still continue to have the face at the end of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the ones that are feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that, you know. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power, that came to rescue, cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong.
Even
And
my children that
the
grown
women know
up,
that. Waka know
they don't know
that.
how to insult anybody.
Waka know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even feed Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make it comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing. You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But
It's a lie.
you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
Maybe I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During ending time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos I kept the peace. Chancellor I kept the peace. I've never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record.
Let me say a pleasant good morning. Let me say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to answer the late edition of the program. Talk about it. Better late than never. Let me say good morning. And I know every one of you was asking the question, what is happening? But you know, that's how we roll, that's how we born. So let me say a pleasant good morning to the peace-loving and resilient people of our dear country, Mama Liberia. Welcome to all of you. And let's be back after the gist of the theme song. Oh, let me say good morning, and a pleasant good morning to the peace-loving people. All of you, let me say good morning to you, and what a great opportunity, what a great time to be here, and I'm happy. No matter the time in the class, students will always come to class. I know some of you went to other classes around, to brush up. But no matter, we even have 30 minutes. We can take 30 minutes to talk to our people. We can take 10 minutes to talk to our people. That is the grace. That is the grace. That is the grace. And he was asking why, but we're grateful. We're thankful to God. It's always good to come and talk about some of these lies from the Unity Party, some of the deceptions, the way they behave. Now we always like to come and talk to our people to encourage them, motivate them, to have some sense of belief for our country, Liberia. It's everyday talk. the people want to talk and they want to talk and they're going to talk the way they want to talk. Let them talk. I'm still kind of wondering why. Do you know that the campaign have started, or we have not entered 2029? Campaign have started. We've not entered 2029, 2028, 2026, 2027, we've not gotten to that time, that period. But the political season have started already. Why? There is an old song that we usually sing and say, may the life that I live speak for me. I will not need to run after anything when I know I'm making impact of doing my best. The people that I'm impacting are the ones that will speak for me, are the ones that will push my agenda. They will be carrying the message. I don't need to run with the message. They will run with it. The people I'm impacting, they will run with it. They will carry the message. I'm not the one. Because they are the testimonies, for the impact that I'm making in their life. So when a government is making impact, when the government is doing her best, the government will be depending on the same people that she's helping, that she's creating possibility for, and then she will do the rightful thing, and the people will speak for that government. So if the United Party government is doing their best, they will not go to the Ministry of Information and talk about the CDC. They will not go to the ministry and tell the Liberian people that the CDC government failed. Which, of course, the Liberian people know that is a blatant lie. And I don't know what's still up to now. The guys are still not learning. Jerry Limek PR there, they go at the Ministry of Information and nothing for them to say. They talk about the CDC. They're not telling you the $800,000 that Joseph Boakai used on his birthday. $800,000, that's why they use. Spend almost $500,000 to spend all that plenty of money to just a man who was living on loan. Somebody who was living on loan carried a birthday party to one group of people, to one county that the people said they are not happy. The president's birthday could not be celebrated nationwide because there is nothing that people will go for celebration for. They will not go there. So when they go out the Ministry of Information, it is the CDC, it is George Weah that they want to talk about. That the CDC government has failed. That the CDC government, they bring a bread and butter issue. They don't want to eat the bread and butter. It is a blatant lie. Campaign have started though. All these talks on the Facebook, on the social media against the George Weah, against the CDC, for the United Party. I'm wondering, why would the people not vote for George Weah come 2029? Why would the people not come back to vote for George Weah 2029? Because they have realized that United Party has failed and she's unable to tell the Liberian people, yes, we have failed. And instead of us telling us that she failed, she's finding excuses. She's looking for an excuse. And she's running the way of the CDC to be the excuse for why she's failed to do what she promised she was going to do. So the justification then provided by the Unity Party is just something that is empty. Let me say happy birthday to beautiful Comfort Sadie, the Vice President of the Congress Voices. Today's your birthday, Mama. You didn't call her. Happy birthday, VP Comfort Sadie, Broadway Sadie. Happy birthday. I come on late so. So they try to find excuses. If Joseph Boakai was doing well, why he carry a birthday to Bomi? You think it was appropriate for the president to celebrate his birthday with everybody? You don't think so? It was appropriate for everybody to know the impact of this president, his love, his heart, and then they celebrate his birthday The president celebrating birthday, no impact. Everybody feel weird. Why essence? Why should I go celebrate birthday when you made me homeless? Why should I go celebrate birthday when you broke down my tables? Why should I go celebrate birthday when you pension my husband falsely? You pouring down at the age of 45 and you stay keeping a 2-year-old person as your vassal. Why should I go celebrate birthday? Those were the calculations. Those were the things that the United Party read across the lines that they said, no, we can't have it in Monrovia. We can't do it in Masorado. Let go bombing. Because the bombing people don't get it, which is a blatant lie. The bombing people know what is right. Those ones that are running beyond Baka, they are running because they don't know. The people will join you to go celebrate birthday. If United Party has made impact in this country, you see, Jerry Lemek, Pia then, Sando then, when they go to the Ministry of Information, they just spread out lies. You say you coming also on the 6th to have rally, to fool the Liberian people. You already took the Liberian people money and bought a party headquarters that you couldn't afford to pay for. Where you got money from? You want the people to celebrate you? Campaign have started to. Campaign have already started. Let me tell you, United Party know that the people are done with them. They know, they are aware. Nobody going to tell them. They know that the Liberian people, they are done with the Unity Party. That is why you see them all when they play accusing CDC, accusing Jawia, that when Jawia are depending on your moon Jawia, there will be no CDC. If your moon Jawia, there will be no CDC. They look for citizens to coerce them, induce them, and tell them, say this against the CDC. They tell you that what they put after. There is nothing new you have brought in this country. Nothing new in your 2 years. Everything that you claim to do are things that have been initiated by the CDC government. The Liberian people are aware. They are aware. They know you have initiated nothing since you came to power. All you initiated is to steal, witch hunt people, run after people. Those are things that you initiated. The people hungry, then they will go celebrate birthday. United Party coming also on the 6th, no momentum. Nobody wants to celebrate them. Nobody feel you. It is the 1 or 2 that's stealing the money, burying houses in the night, carrying trucks, carrying load of sand, carrying crush rack, carrying cement in the night, and their official wearing boxers and short pants and going on their project site in the night while you are sleeping. You think our people stupid? The people are aware that the United Party has fooled, they failed them, they lied to them. Jerry Lemek Pia cannot preach any message because there is nothing seeable about the United Party. Nothing they have done. Let Jerry Lemek Pia, let Daniel Sando, let the rest of the folks come and tell the Liberian people what does United Party have done in 6 years, in 2 years. Nothing. Nothing they have done. They say they haven't rally. Go see their momentum. Which rally? They want to fool you that they're raising money. No. The guys took your country money. They took your taxpayer money. They took the money that's supposed to build schools, that's supposed to buy benches and chairs, that's supposed to build the roads. They took the money and spent it for their party headquarters. When the common people are suffering, they come with fat budget, 1.2 billion, and all the money go beyond salaries to pay themselves at the detriment of the ordinary people. And the health sector is deplorable. The educational sector is broken down. Everywhere in our country, nothing is functioning well under Joe Baka. But he have the proclivity and to claim that he's celebrating birthday. You know, there is a need for the people to come as where? Where are the people going to celebrate you? Where are they going to join you in fundraiser? To raise money for your pocket? You already stole the money. You paid for the party headquarters. So why are you raising money from? Then you want to pay party headquarters across the country. They tell you that party headquarters the people looking for. When George Weah was building roads, he was not building party headquarters. George Weah, 6 years, he was desperate for parks, recreation centers, housing units to be built. He was not desperate to build party headquarters. Because the party headquarters will be for one group of people. When you build schools, it will be for a group of people. It will be unanimous. When you build hospitals, it will impact the whole county. You know everybody you build headquarters all across the country because you want CDC talking it. You think that headquarters the people want? The headquarters will put food on the table of the people. The headquarters will restore their homes you broke down, their market tables you damaged, their children motorbikes you seize, their children market you collect on the road in the name of cleaning the road. And you want the people to come join you on the 6th to leave their houses, to leave their farm, to leave their hustle area, to come and join a group of people who only desperate for their pockets. And then you want to put your mouth on George where? But that's that George we are CDC people want. Nobody fool you. Yeah, Jerry, let me PR talking. The United CDC, the former establishment, the fool you. They're the one cause us in this trouble. Which trouble? What is the trouble? That George we are throwing power over. Where is the trouble? Are we fighting war? Are we in the butchers? You brought all the drugs in this country. You said George we are brought Kush. See what you have brought. You brought Spark. You brought Kama Forte. You brought Kama Pro. You brought Kemi and KU. You brought all kinds of drugs in the country that kill our young people. Campaign have started. Let me say to you, campaign have started. It is the first in the history of Liberia. We have not gone 3 years. The Liberian people are resolved. They are desperate for 2029. They want to see that year. They want to see 2029. They are desperate. George, we have first 2 years there was development across the country. There were series of brand breakings. Joseph Baka 2 years witch hunt. Joseph Baka 2 years stealing. Joseph Baka 2 years brutality. Joseph Baka 2 years houses are burning every day. Joseph Baka 2 years our people are dying all across the country. 2 years in his administration because we sold the country to the devil. And the pastors and the bishops are not able to tell Baka, you must revoke your statement of selling our country to the devil. The devil and us have no connections. The devil and our God has no connection. So you have sold our country. And for us to be blessed, you must revoke the curse. Is Baka willing to revoke the curse? Baka have cursed this country. And all of the prayers are calling for, let the pastors and the bishop tell Joe Baka to revoke the curse. He cursed this country by aligning with the devil, by signing a memorandum of understanding with the devil to destroy our country. And that is why Liberia is struggling. When you wake up, we pray for Liberia. You got to pray for Liberia. Pray for Liberia. Pray for Liberia. If Baka said, if I would dance with the devil to be president, if that would mean I would dance with him, let me dance and let me get the opportunity to be a president. And he did. There are consequences when we align with the devil. There are consequences for our actions. When we align with the devil, there are consequences. It's affecting us. Baka took over, horses started burning. Fire came from all over the place. Flood. The whole community was flooded. Baka took over. You see how young people die on the daily basis. Accident all over the place. Presidential vehicle killing people. You see it. But you happy? Papi, then let's pray for the country. Pray for the country where? When Joe Baka himself know that he is the cause because he have this arrangement, this MOU with the devil. And this MOU is killing our country. Then you call in the people children to come us out on the 6th to do what? And no momentum. No momentum. The CDC will be gathering. CDC will be gathering. No, look, you must get reason why people should come outside on the 6th. What are your reasons? I challenge the United Partisans. Show me some reasons why the people should come outside on the 6th. You want the people to come outside on the 6th to put money in who pocket? In your pocket. You bought the party headquarters already. You took money, the country money. You took $8 million from the Liberian people money. You pay for party headquarters. Then you breaking. We have a fundraiser in look at Nimba. You have fundraiser in Nimba. the place that gave you the presidency as you claim. Even Koga was not invited. Jeremiah Kun went there. He said he didn't go there for your rally. He went there for Prince Johnson to memorialize his death. You are around the place fooling the people that you are building party headquarters. You think the people need party headquarters? Party headquarters will not holistically impact everybody. It's for united partisans. It's not for the librarian. That's when I saw the guys insulting Senator Snow, because Senator Snow said you pay party headquarters. Yesterday you are not paying it. The Vex, and they asked Edwin Snow, you pay basketball court. That basketball court, it will put food on the pool table in Bombay. No, it won't. It would not put food there. But that basketball court is for everybody. United Partisans, CMC, ANC, Liberty Party, LPDP, MPP, the rest of the folks, NDPL, ACO, all of them will benefit from that basketball court. But the party headquarters you will be in Bombay is only for United Partisans. The people are not looking for party headquarters. But when George Weah came to power, he was eager to give the people things that they were denied of their constitutional rights. Liberians went through a lot of turmoils. They were denied. Their human rights was fringed upon. George Weah came and started to emancipate them and say you need roads. Not just roads, you need community roads. You need feeder roads to be built. You need farm to market roads. You need all the big more you get around here. You're the United Party people. Eh? All the big more, if George Weah government, I got me bay back. Where can we go? That only lay player of Manasseri Bay, where the snake can come for oil in the water and can't walk around there. Eh? That the player can go. If George Weah have not paid, government pay the park, the PSP park, where can we go? Where are we coming to go? Where? If George Weah government have not built this area, where are we going to go? The 14th military hospital is impacting our people. Where are we coming to go? You telling people they can't go celebrate June, December 6th. Why? You think the ordinary people not get sense? Somebody who you made homeless, they made you president. They went against somebody who didn't put them down. George Weah had no intention to put any UPS on your government, but they went against him and voted against him. And they voted for you, Joe, and you came to power. You broke down their houses. You broke down their their grandmother house. Houses that been there for almost 80 years. You came to the presidency and you broke those houses down. Sorry, how the issue. Lord, let me tell you, the campaign have started too. The campaign have started. It have started. It have started. Fool, you can say you can also and you can also and then you can only say you go so you can show your loyalty to the party. Let's do our fundraiser and pay our party headquarters. That party headquarters the poor one. That party headquarters they want. CDC government can point to a lot of things that you can point to. Joe Baka was there for 2 years. Point to things that Baka did in 2 years. Show me things that Baka did, President Baka did in 2 years. Absolutely nothing. You want to call the people, children, the family outside, they can't join you so you can steal in the next. See them going. Go stand to Simple Bridge. Go stand there in the neck. Stand to Broadway Store. Just stand to Broadway Store. Go see the cars that can be going to Jatono Town in the neck. Going all the way to Clay. Going to Clay Ashland. Going to Louisiana. Going to Carrollsburg, Chismondre, Millsburg. Go see them in the night. They carry drum truck to buy their homes. They are buying their houses in the night. Those criminals. If they are doing well, why they will be afraid to buy their house in the day? In the night they can carry cross rack. In the night they carry material, building materials. Campaign have started. Campaign have started. It is first in the history of our country that campaign will start now. Not from the National Election Commission, but from the Liberian people. The Liberian people themselves have resolved to start their campaign now. National Election Commission, as per the Constitution, they will wait for October around 2028. But for the Liberian people, they have started their campaign now. Enough is enough. Nothing the United Party will do will convince the people. I'm telling you. And Jerry Lemepia say the bread and butter issue, that CDC ate the bread and butter. Jerry Lemepia, no information, nothing he can say. He himself know that the old man is not doing well. He's not doing well. Here is a man that was living on loan, spend 800,000 to go have birthday party. His own citizens are looking for market table where they will sell. If the old man get where to sell her boni, then she might go to party headquarters to go do fundraiser. The old man can't even afford to buy t-shirt. You're printing t-shirt to sell it $10, $20 to the ordinary people. And you say the post will come also on the 6th of December to do what? To raise money. What kind of money you want? You already stole the money. You bought a place already for the people. You bought a party headquarters with the Liberian people money. That's why you put money in the budget for your party headquarters. So why you coming fool the people? You want the people to come outside on the 6th and go dance with you. How can somebody who is homeless be dancing with people who will go home with going to sleep? Joseph Baga asking the people to go for fundraiser. The people are homeless. The people don't get place to sleep. The people children are not in school. The people husbands are been downsized. Joseph Baga said the people must go December 6th to go do homecoming. Where are they going? Are they going to their own homes? You think our people stupid? Homecoming celebration, let come and gather. Gather where? Look, they want you to think stupid, but you will not. You know the partisans. I know many of you got sense. Many of you got sense. The how your life was looking, the how things were looking for you when John we were there. You voted for John Weah. Be honest. The hard thing was looking for you. The hard country was looking when John Weah were there. When George Weah was there, the hard city was looking. Yes, City Hall over there. Go see City Hall. City Hall damage. Go in the ballroom. The ballroom that when Madam Selly was there, you go there, you see ballroom. The ballroom that John Weah was there, Koji was over, you go and see ballroom. The theater, Madam Selly was there, it was up to date. George Weah came to power, it was up to date. Joseph Baga came to power, go see the theater. City Hall, it damaged. Very dilapidated. Go see the ballroom, no chairs. No chairs. Go what I say. Go see death. Go see poo-poo. Go see baby pimples. The dead clothes in the whole road. Go there. Go Water Street. I pity our people. Nobody crying on Siafa. Can't clean the city on Siafa. They set up before yesterday. Kojina Ewa. Kojina Metro. Koji can clean the city. Go and see Morovia. It is the most dirtiest city. It stinks. Go there. Go and see Morovia. Somebody, you make the people homeless, then you say the people must go home. Coming home. Hey, yeah, going where? Go, Joseph Baga will make fun out of you people every day. Baga break your houses down. He stole your market table. He put people on the street to be jacking the children goose, eating the children polo, eating the people grumpy, eating the people sugar king, fried chicken, in the name that they're not supposed to sell on the street. And you expect these people to wake up on December 6th and go stand in front of you there with all of your lies and rhetorics? Campaign have started. Campaign have started. The Liberian people are resolved. Look, they're tired with Baka. They're tired. That is why the people December 17, they say Baka will leave or he will leave. The way you want go, yeah, you go. Edwin Snow went to dedicate a little basketball court that he built in a county. Look, basketball court will impact everybody. Because the basketball court is not for one group of people. Edwin Snow, Honorable Snow, they didn't say that basketball court is for only people who are the Snows. It's not for the Snows. He built it for the people that bomb me. In regard of your political affiliation or your religious creed, or your geography, or your upbringing, he built a basketball court for everybody. You can come from Morovia, you go there and play on the basketball court. Joseph Baga passing all around, he said he's paying party headquarters. Where they got money from? Where they get money from? Got money from to pay party headquarters. That party headquarters Bomipo won. The party headquarters Grand Cape Man won. The party headquarters Nimba won. The party headquarters Grand Crew won. The party headquarters. When the people are living in destitute, when the people are suffering, their kids can go to school, and you are bragging about party headquarters and want them to come outside to celebrate a party headquarters. You think that woman in Grand Cape Man now know that Joseph Baker break her entire house down in St. Paul's Bridge? You think that boy in Bokon today don't know that Joe Baker break his grandmother's house in Zuetan? You think they don't even know? They don't know. Happy headquarters with big party. They never mayor homeless. Joseph Baker mayor homeless already. You wake up, party headquarters. That party headquarters the boy eat. December 6th. I see what the ranger falling. I see what weather. You see, because Joe Baker now, there is the climate change. That what we call liberal change. It's not even a climate change. It is a liberal change. We got many seasons. Dry season, rain season, Joseph Baker season. That Joseph Baker season we in. So the season that rain can fall anytime. Joseph Baker season that what we in. Season of calamity, season of distress, season of breaking homes, season of running with poor table, checking people business, running around with poor kala, eating poor polo, everything. Joseph Baker made it. The Moravia Center police men, how they chewing on the road? How they chewing? How the guys are chewing? Because police officers got to look for it. You think I will blame the police officers? You think I will blame them because the baller will want to keep picking? No. Life have gone. Life is terrible. Life is bad on a Joe Baker. Campaign have started. Be there. Baker can fool you say, can answer December 6th. Then you go there, you wear green clothes. Yesterday, September that year, when you walk in the poo-poo water, Baker remember you? Fool the people. Campaign have started though. Campaign have started already. Already. Thank you so kindly, my son, Abraham Good Johnson. Good Johnson. How you doing? How you doing, my son? Don't let them fool you. Can't tell you say, you can't do anything. You can't answer December 6th. Can't answer December 6th where? Edwin Melvin Snow, the man pay a basketball court. And he dedicated it on the holiday. It's multi-purpose basketball court at the C.H. Dewey Central High School. Now why many you people there? Because Edwin Snow built a basketball court that will benefit the people of Bomi County. Now one group of people.
Because we poured a crowd in Bomi yesterday.
Yeah.
One man are looking for notice in one Australia which are coming in. The wrong Facebook say I'm having meeting here to honor my unity party program coming out of the party headquarters in the country. So I'm having meeting with Sedition and there's going to United Party citizens to honor my unity. Why do I have to honor my unity program? You believe what for the door and the court and what being party headquarters on business?
Yeah.
Between food on our table and party headquarters, which one need rent? There's a party that couldn't pay their rent 2 years ago to keep them up. And I'm feeling behind the bill, party headquarters that wants to be flexible. I have it because I was going to be in 2029. I saw how they don't pay more.
Don't pay more.
Then I don't put child in the one more party headquarters or the one food on the table or the one harmonization to restore the salaries.
Definitely. That's why you have a Snow. They enemy the man. Why the man pay that court? You think the Labrenpo want party headquarters? That party headquarters they want? All the political party that get party headquarters around here, then they can collect them. You think that party headquarters the Labrenpo want? Let them pay more party headquarters. They will convince the people. Let them pay more party headquarters. Let them pay it. They will convince the Liberian people. They will give you a reason why you need to kick them outside. Party headquarters. That's why they put one. If you put resident, you put party headquarters. You put park here, you put party headquarters. They put kick the party headquarters. They put one jobs. They want jobs. Have you created job opportunity for them? You selling all the work permit. You know. That what Delon local say he will only employ Labor Party for your office because you notice that the United Party men only after themselves. He came to the realization. Let me put my own people there too. You think a party headquarters that old man want? You think they voted you to just pay party headquarters? Where you got the money from? Where you want pay party headquarters? You think the people stupid? Where you got the money from? Eh? Yes, no?
Because we poured a car in for me yesterday. One man are looking for notice in one Australia which come coming in. The wrong Facebook say I had meeting here to.
We are coming. So if Snow Bay play, then you come on Facebook with your lies and your fallacies. That's Snow you worrying about. Why are you worrying for? You'll be bailing party headquarters. You'll be around be bailing party headquarters. Yeah? Like for the post or put the coach training school.
Because we poured a car in for me yesterday.
Yeah.
One man are looking for notice in one Australia which come coming in. The wrong Facebook say I had meeting here to honor my unity party program coming out of the party headquarters in the country. So I have a meeting with Sedition and his Onto United Party citizens to honor my unity. Why do I have to honor my unity program? You believe what for the door on the court and one big party headquarters on my business?
Then put food on the table, one big party headquarters. That's my business. That's my business. They put food on the table. They want pay party headquarters. That's my business. What do you concern me is that? Eh? So if Snow is saying it is Snow, then I got sense.
Between food on our table and party headquarters, which one do you render? There's a party that couldn't pay their rent 2 years ago.
A party that couldn't pay their rent to, they kicked them outside. Even their copper left to the place that time. There are 2-foot copper. They couldn't afford to pay rent. That then you're breaking around. You say we pay that then yeah. They finish buying the building. They won't fool the people and pretend that they're going to raise money. They buy the building. Where they got money from? And the store. And they took the money. And I like put money in the store. Then they call you to go there. You think the people stupid? Y'all go there. Go there. They will use you. Go there. When you come in by you thinking where you will sleep. Your friend you sleeping where in that community. Go to United Party headquarters. You can't leave. You will not open the door. We will not open the door. Jack, you might just calculate that place where you going. When you go to that United Party place, when you can't leave, you will find a place to sleep. When you can't leave, that person break your heart. That Jordan Baka break your heart. So when you go there, go dance. When you finish dancing, so you sober, you will remember that the man like a door, the woman like offense. You will see us. You will see us. So go there and be dancing. Yeah, soon you finish dancing. While everybody going home, you can't brush you look for car. When you rain in simple breeze, when you see the outside, you will know what it means to get sense. Some of you now people already helping you to bring you inside. Then you might go to United Party place, you be dancing. So you finish. When you go for, when you re-unbrush you, that time you know they break your man holder. That time you know Jordan Baka break your holder. That time you know, because you will see outside. Let me just get my window sound. You will see rack coming. You will not know what to start chunking you with rack. Sinner, I'll let you better. I'll let you better. That party headquarters will make you see. That party headquarters you go see when you can't late. Gladly, let it continue. Can't let Joe Baka then lay you. Who come in worry about you? You paying party headquarters and the people rose about. Look at the road to Babolu. Then you want pay party headquarters in Babolu? You think the people stupid? The roads are bad to Babolu, but you want food the people with empty building. The building that is only for the United Party. It's not for CMC. It's not for ANC. It's not for CDC people. It's for the United Party people. It's not for your collaborating political party. And you want to put the thing stupid? That party headquarters will eat. Let me just warn you. All those of you, you already know that you're homeless. You are a refugee in people's community. You are a refugee in people's houses. I advise you, don't go over there. Don't go over there. Oh. That December say what Joseph Bagadan said, don't go there. You know already the children then, your friend helping you in a bar. You got to help your neighbor. The Bible says we should be our brother's keeper. But I'm warning you, if you go to that your place and you still on there and they lock the door, you will see us. Because the fire matter, you know you get play. They got it. Look, I don't want to be sticking stupid. So you bring the people house and the view. Now party headquarters we eat. Snow then get bad for two. Now party headquarters we eat. And I only want to make Joseph Baga Ben start throwing top. You bring the people house them down. You can tell and say party headquarters, party headquarters, party headquarters. Eh? They very rally. They were talking.
You cannot discuss the victory.
Where you believe it, man? You know, Prince Johnson did well and you did your own thing. Eh? If their own man can, even Kun went to Nimba, Kun said, I can't for that rally. I can't for Prince Johnson. I can't for rally. Look, if that man, the one Nimba said,
so I come here, I know the Mongan people, the Grand people, they will say, oh, the man only went to Nimba on the rally.
Yeah.
So my people in radio land, I didn't come to Nimba for the people rally.
Who can't tell? He said, he go there for rally, he go there for Prince Johnson business. Rally that they even invited Koga. The whole Nimba is divided. What, you think the people stupid, eh? You think the people ain't stupid in Nimba, they put in, country and the belly, they know they are right. They just looking at you. Look, let me tell the Liberian people. Everybody wants this country to be peaceful. All the people waiting for is this 1/20/29. Campaign have started. And that is why you the seditionists, the weird be educating the people. Educate the people. Be educating them. Tell them. Put before them. Say development and party headquarters, we want you to take. Breaking your houses down. You think that one made Joe Baca verse? He sat down with the chief and insult you people. And say you are reckless people. Because you see, you are the United Party people that call radio and say, me I voted for the paper, but the way the paper behaving, I can't vote for him. He insult you people and say, you don't know why I can talk. Then he tested his children why he knew to tell to be causing people. Sit down. Sit down and allow these people to fool you. You might wake up, you say you go and celebrate. In my mind, you know they can help people to show you the kind of hard cities people got. That woman or lesser anything, but she can help people and bring people in. Then you must say you live in the community. You say that around there to be praying to God and let things change for you when Joe return. But you say you go over the December says, go. I say don't go. When you go, just know when you're coming back. When you're coming back late, you will find your horse to sleep. And I in a house. Because nobody will be stupid to you. Joseph Baga made you homeless. Joseph Baga made you just talking by yourself. Joseph Baga, then you get Jerry Lime Pierre passing around talking lies here and Daniel Sando. Nobody to fool you. Then I want Oakley picking passing around lying on project. When Jowia was dedicating, Jowia was the one that laid the first break for the Redemption Hospital. Where were they? Where were they? Where were they? The only thing they can do to lie to you, the ordinary people, and the thing that you don't know, is to go for Jowia projects, his government project, and start showcasing them. No, but you already know that Jowia initiated. We're talking about something that Joseph Baca himself broke ground for. That's why the people want to see. That's why the people that are interested in, they want to see something that Joe Baca himself put down. Something that he put down. He broke ground for. You think the people don't know Jowia projects? You think the people don't know those things that that was started when George Weah was president? And you want to fool the people? I'm not lying to you. Don't go. They worry because the whole December 6th momentum have dropped. People are disappointed. People not happy. People stressed up. People talking about themselves. Then you want to put a car outside and they might go and they might can't say they go and parade. Parade for what? To put money in your pocket? And that's why you want to put a car outside December 6th? You think the people stupid? Look at the momentum. Pull. Poor. And you think our people are stupid people. No, they will not. They are not stupid people and they will not be stupid. You'll find your work to go do. Right now, that job the people want. Have you created any job opportunity? Joseph Parker have not created anything. Nothing. What kind of government in 2 years you ain't got go near again? In 2 years, your reputations are bad internationally. Then you talk about your make impact and the world know which war. Now, why were the people having a visual discussion without something in Guinea-Bissau? The Nigerian president brought Joseph Parker on camera to hold him on record. They brought Joseph Parker. They brought Joseph Parker on camera. The Nigerian president wanted him to know that country called Liberia, George Weah gave you power with no tension. We brought you on this video so you can tell us about the situation in Guinea-Bissau. Because 2029, if the people vote, the people bring George Weah by you, bring similar tension that we the ECOWAS country will come for you. So they pour you on camera to pour you on record. Now you are talking elected democratic process will be okay for us to respect the rights of the people that are sinned. You know why they put you on camera for, Joe? The guys put you on camera, President Rahman, they put you on camera because they won't hold you. Tomorrow they won't use it against you. That George Weah turned power over to you. Peaceful transition with nobody, with no bloodshed, with nobody killing anybody. When you dare fool and play with Liberia and let Liberia retrogress, you will pay for it. Look, they were just setting trap for the old man. Now when they put him on that beach, one part Joe Baka can play in Guinea-Bissau only. But you know why they put Baka there? Because the people respect us. They know we are on the path of democracy. What brought Joe Baka to power is because a young man called George Weah respected the one of the Chido, one of the two, George Weah took the phone and called Joe Baka and said, you have won. No need for all to fight over the country. I came here, I came and made this country here. You Joe Baka, you came here, Liberia here. We coming for over the country, tell the country, let peace reign. It's not stupidity. That is why the ECOWAS leader, they put Joe Baka on the phone. They put him on video and say, let's discuss the situation in Guinea-Bissau and allow him to talk. And he said democracy was the best way. He respect the view of the people. The electoral results should be respected. They should restore the country to a democratic system. They hold that against Joe Baka. 2029, the whole world will be depending on you, Joe Baka, for a free and fair, transparent election that will see you jumping through the window to leave this country and in peace. That's all. You think they post stupid? That record the post wanted against Joe Baka. Joe, we are turning over to you. So we won't put you on record. Because the people know Joe Baka is under obligation to keep the country peaceful. Campaign have started though. It has started. It has started. The reason why you see the guys insulting, sedition, causing Joe Weah, breaking the other one, everywhere they went, people say that Joe Weah project. Anywhere they send that picking, the Benin can say that Joe Weah project. Anywhere you go, that Joe Weah initiated the team. Anywhere. So there is nowhere Joe Baka is only riding on the glory, on the impact that Joe Weah made on the life of the Liberian people for 6 years. So Joe Baka rubbing shoulder. There is nothing that Joe Baka can point finger to in 2 years that was initiated by this government. That Joe Baka took shovel and broke ground, and they say that Joseph Baka all project. No. I dare any of you, the Unity partisan. I dare you. The only player can show shovel for that. How do your boss people here, brutal people, your kidnap people. You can kidnap people in the government. As Edo said, we in different country. That one made a picking and he can't go around because everybody have they disgrace him. So he can't go around. He's scared now. Nobody looking for him, but he's shame because he continued to lie. And Paul will come back and say, my picking, you lie. That project was never initiated by Joseph Baka. You look at LTA home, future home that were initiated by Joe Weah, you give it to Baka, lie. Noka, that Joseph Baka knew anything about Noka. You see, so the Liberian people know that everything about you is lies. Everything about you that's also lies. That's also lies. Then you want to fool the people, oh man, they mature them and wake up that money. You are the water in poo water. You break their horses. You store all their market table. You collect their children goods. Today, their husbands are not working. Then you can't say December 6th. Who coming? Coming home. Hey, yeah, coming home where? How can somebody who homeless go home? Where they going? Somebody who not get back. Where they going? Somebody with the put labor fly the bill. You break it down. Then you telling them go home. Go home where? Where they going? Where are they going? Where the United Partisans are heading? Where are they heading? Eh? How can you go celebrate somewhere you worrying? Thinking the people like the dough. Eh? How can you go somewhere while you're dancing? You're eating, you're drinking, then you worrying, tell your message, then you calling people on cell phone. You calling your friend. Papi, why you're dancing? The lally do. You know, I'm stopping what they talk to the woman. No, many of you see us that day. I can say to you, go there. Go. And you won't be ungrateful, go there. Then you might can't late and can't knock somebody window. You know the rag will come from you, now you will know. Go there. And so that I can break your horse down and the game you play. Go there. Look, you see, our people know, the people, the common people. That now you see our old man when they sit down and they're talking about how they talk.
The government official raping our children and what we go. And when we take the case, we carry the case to the police. The police can take the case, they put it in the park, they cover it. There is no justice for the poor. And right now we come to another nation.
The old man talking now. Not Jennifer, not judged by the poor, not cared by the poor. We come out of the United Nations, go to United Nations to do what? Abraham and that woman are talking who about Lapa and Kia Osa. Somebody old man here talking that they I'll hold you up, I tie all the old man with their Lapa and put them Osa. Some of them you see talking the old man, they are the problem today. Most of the old man you see, they are the one created all the trouble. All the trouble. Nowhere now they coming. As it this we are saying, they are the one. They are the one. They created all the tabata what we're going through here. They can the government official can rape. They can rape. They can rape. That now you know they can rape. Everybody feeling the pinch. Everybody. Because of the hardship, no shop in the community now. All the shop on Broad Street. No shop in the community. All the shop in Douala. Because the difficulties, no money, no shop. Everybody put their shop in wheelbarrow. You come to the shop, where my manager, she gonna say, where? She gone on Broad Street, she gone Douala, she gone Kuwait. You send them to the hot, nobody will buy. So everybody, the people empty the whole shop in the wheelbarrow and carry Inter, carry Broad Street, carry Clay Island, carry Broadview, carry Relay, carry a Rally Town. That one when you see Inter, everybody get wheelbarrow. They tell you say the people won't carry that kind of thing like that. You know what it means to carry your whole shop, you hide in the community that people were running to buy. Today, the shop in wheelbarrow is to tell you that things are tough. Just go in the community, say, man satire, they will tell you, say, the truth, our man go say, where she go Kuwait, that Kuwait she's selling an air gas shop. Yes, she put a shop in the wheelbarrow. What? On a Joe Baker, people putting their shop in wheelbarrow is to say to you, and not easy. You say that to the house, I don't care how you pray. Just imagine. The injured and respect are responsible to take prayer requests. Most of them told God that they tired. Especially on like Ross situation, they will not come. When a different thing where they paying their tithe, they can collect it. But when I for the prayer benefit, different people go collect it, they tired. Go on Broad Street. A woman that know herself, that one most of the women that they get back problem, they begin to hold their back. That one on Facebook, they want my moringa tea, green tea, blue tea, red tea. Everybody drinking all kinds of tea because everybody back hurting. You go on Rana Street, you will see more than 15 shops land up. No shopping community these days. Joseph Baga made people take their shop from in the community. All the shop in Watersa, all the shop in Relay, all the shop in Douala, all the shop on Rana Street. You must see people running away with their shop that day. While they're taking the police coming out, people running away with their shop in the wheelbarrow. Everybody get their shop. It's tough. It was not like that. Everything was not bread and butter, Jowiatan. There were challenges. But the people were breathing. They had the space. They had the space. Oh man, we can't enter. Just imagine Joseph Baga get put oh man away. When the oh man finish sweeping, they can be acting the they nasa. All they will tell the lapa and say them. My son, body oh man water now. My boy, body oh man water now. Passing our partner all of my army. I say oh man, Joseph Baga bringing water and you continue. Don't worry. But as Joseph Baga thing, as I tell he's gonna come. And you want people to can't jump on the street to say, yeah, we're going to celebrate. Celebrate what? What are you going to celebrate? When you ask any you people, they will tell you, life already, you can see what the puppet doing. What the puppet doing? Because they close their eyes. What the puppet doing? What did the puppet doing that you think will know? What did the puppet doing? For him to wear gogu? That what he doing? For Baga to wear gogu? What are you doing? What did Baga doing that you know? That's why old Jeremiah said people who are ungrateful people. That's why Jeremiah could say the thing. And I
cannot discuss the victory of Unity Party without mentioning.
No, that the one. Don't I know you mentioned that what he said? They playing.
You cannot discuss the victory
of coming.
Senator Johnson.
Where the one you said about the people on yeah. No, Likun, I won't get that.
So where I sit, so I come here, I know the Morgan people, the grand I came here because yesterday was the day to district, town to town across the map. Honor the mayor who.
Wait a minute, where the man? You are here, Jenna. So even a cool man, he know that Bagana appreciate it. He himself can be talking it. He himself. Where is he? You right here. You can lost from me. Where's my king master? Y'all go. Y'all on December say go. Me I say when I go. When you go and just carry your clothes with you, your shoe where you supposed to wear the next day, your two paper, everything in your bag and carry because you can't lay, you're not entering that hole. Let me just tell you now.
You cannot discuss the victory of Unity Party without mentioning when Christ.
Yeah, let's go.
You cannot discuss the victory of Unity Party without mentioning Senator Johnson.
Yeah, they say they take good tip for Prince Johnson. Yeah.
And I say to people, gratitude, peace.
Oh, you hear? I said to people, gratitude. He didn't say you're ungrateful. Then he want to talk about gratitude. He said very cool men are talking. They are vice president. He ungrateful, then he want to talk about ungratefulness with Joe Parker. He didn't say he's not grateful.
Most people who are ingrate don't go far off.
Oh, more people who are ingrate, they can go far off than what they are challenged. That's why you see they stagnated. They stagnate. You see them one place, just stick the government. Because you see, Kunesa know that they themselves they are ungrateful. They are ungrateful to the people. You break the people outside and then you tell the people to come for homecoming. You really appreciate the people. You really grateful to God for the people. He talking about ungratefulness. To be grateful, a place to be grateful. Kunesa talking about it, but they were ungrateful to the very you place. The United Party people are suffer of Joe Parker. See how they're treating them. How they treating them? In talking about ungratefulness.
In the scripture,
there you.
When Christ healed the lepers, 10 of them, one of them came back. And Christ said to the one, where are the 9? I've seen you alone.
Oh, but
he even all himself left gratitude.
You see it? You see how these guys can play on the ordinary people? Go there now say God himself loves gratitude. He talks about the 9 lepers. The 9 ungrateful. And he one of the 9 ungrateful. Where bad Joe Baker. They are all the 9 ungrateful lepers. Now you talking about God himself loves gratitude. You're not even grateful to Unity Partisans. All the suffer people suffer for you. At the end of the day, you made them homeless. At the end of the day, you made took their shop from the community and bring their shop on Broad Street. At the end of the day, many United Partisan husbands are not working. They are homeless. They are displaced. And you want people to come join you on December 6th. Y'all go there. But the seditious, the weirtions, they got something to point their finger to and say, this is George Weah project. This is what George Weah did when he was president. What did Joseph Baka Bay? Now he's president in 2 years. What did Joseph Baka Bay in 2 years? That you can show the ordinary people, that you can show to the Laban people, that they will say, yes, the Papa did his best. Yes, the old man did something. Yes, the old man were able to do the one. Yes, he was able to do the one. Yes, he was able to, not able to beyond Joe Baka. Joseph Baka was able to, not able to. Nothing. What he did. Because you know he failed already. You've done nothing, and he can't insulting everybody.
For me personally, even my children that grew up, they don't know how to insult anybody.
Look at Balo.
But there's recklessness on the radio.
Yeah. Hey children, I know how to insult people, but their recklessness on the radio. Their recklessness. Because you, the United Party people, you open your mouth while you want to tell you the truth. He say you're reckless. Because it's not the citizens. Citizen people are not reckless, but they didn't vote for him. They ain't carry him nowhere. But it is you, the United Party people, the other collaborating party people that brought Joe Baka. Joe Baka said, you're reckless. You can just call on radio. You're reckless in your attitude. The man insult you people. He said the worst about you. But you wake up, you go there.
The people who don't have the respect from home, they don't know how to give it to people. You may not have it.
Joseph Baka talking about respect. You empower people to be rude. You empower people to cause people mad. Now you talking about respect. You see why this old man is so ungrateful that Jeremiah Kun was talking? He talked about respect. Joe Baka respect people. Joe Baka told a children he was clapping a hand. Here, Web was laughing when Yeke News will be causing Joe Weah. Joseph Baka will be right there. He will be clapping a hand. He will be clapping a hand. That he talking about respect. People, they reckless on radio. They say that on radio that they are upbringing. But he empower other people to be rude. He clap his hands. Here is Web Kotuma Baka. They celebrate rude people. They celebrate Prophet King. They celebrate Yeke. They celebrate other people that were causing George Weah, man. Causing Madam Clara Marie, who didn't know from nowhere. Who came to help this nation. That he talking about respect. My children upbringing. Oh, but you damage other people's children. You damage their upbringing. You won't talk about your children. You don't care about other people's children. Only your children you care about. You bragging about your children. What the ordinary people's children, they are dying from drugs. They are dying from kush. They are dying from bad substance. You bragging about your children. Y'all be there. Yeah, Jonah Baga talking about your children respectful, your children decent. Now your children then rude. You're the UPS. Now your children then sluggish. Now your children then reckless. Now what he's saying. Why you call your child name? Why you say man Padesin children? The Labren people children. Some of the Labren people children, he said his children. Eh?
Yes. For me personally, even my children that grew up, they don't know how to insult anybody.
Even my children are growing up. They don't know how to insult people. Even my children. I'm talking about your children. You leave your children. So then why you say about your United Party people children?
On the
yeah.
On the radio, people who don't have the respect from home, they don't know how to give it to people. You may not have it, but other people need it. You don't hear about traditional people.
Oh, Joseph Baka. Babe, relax, man. Talking about people insulting people, your children. Y'all go. There are men talking about your children. Men, your children upbringing, your children can cause. But he Joe Baka sponsor people that were causing, man. You know how long these guys have been causing Joe Weah, man. Causing people, man. And Joseph Baka was supporting it. And because you wanted to come to power, you were dancing with the devil in any way possible. If the devil said, let your people cause Joe Weah, man, you were causing people, man. Like he come here one day, he want to distinguish his children from your children. But you were in the poo-poo water working for him. Today, he said your children are reckless. Let me open the lines. I came out late. because of some glitches. Let me open the lines for you. Yeah, go to party headquarters. Can't talk about the people. Campaign have started already. Campaign have started. Let open the lines and take the few calls before then I go today. You yeah? Can't say go to you go. Miss Thomas said go that the Zema says. You go that the Zema says, you stay long, you will see the ulcer. You go there, go stay on there. Let's take few of your calls here. Can't talk about something here. You think that party headquarters the poor. Good morning. Yeah, morning, yeah. No me Miss Thomas the morning, sir.
Thank you very much.
Your line, you pay your line already, always giving problem. I don't know where. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
This is the powerful cheerleader, and I come from the Congress City opposite Refuge Temple.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I want to tell you thank you for your brilliant job that you keep doing for the Latin people. Thank you for keep updating all. God will bless you. God will honor your step. You will never fall in the trap of the enemies.
Amen.
So the issue, but we are these people, they have nothing to show. They have nothing to give their people. They are on failed government. Can you imagine a certain person were in opposition, open the box and say, I will dance with the devil. They may already given our country the devil. If you can record, if you can just retrospect, last year, I call for kill somebody. They say you call for kill somebody because they have to donate to the devil every year that comes to an end. He has to donate to the devil. And moreover, this were the people that were in opposition. They didn't even have party headquarters. Even during my heavy justice said in 12 years, there was no party headquarters. They were thrown out like when you throw it Denico out of your Denico basket. When she a disgrace, it was a broadly. It was lack because of irresponsible behavior. These are the people gathered on Facebook saying that they were in red party in all the county. Granted, but one thing I want to say to you, if anybody see because they are stealing from Liberian people, they are killing our people, your government officials are raping our innocent children, your DA killing our children, please they brutalizing our children. If I want to they are against me, let them break election.
Okay.
Thank you, Israel.
Thank you so kindly, Jelly. Let me take one more. I'll go to the other lines. Good morning.
Good morning. Well,
let's hear you.
On my phone, what's my answer? No, I said, they people there for between game machine, they put go to their own country, all they say they get all the lab for they disgrace and they come back. The people that are devil what they been in the country. But I say we are praying there and there, and I only one God will pray for the way. We now with two God, we need 7-3 God, 4 God, one God with what. They are devil that they been in the country, the devil will tell right back to your side with women. We will fight the people there. God will fight our battle for the people there. They will be disgraced anyway. We will come out on the 29. They will cheer for their fair.
Okay.
We will be with their first party. Thank you, God.
Thank you so kindly. Go to the Lone Star line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, Israel, good morning. My name is Joseph B. Harris. I do join from my comfort zone, Sowutan Swan Maka District, acting coordinator, CDC chapter of Bomi County.
Good.
People, you said it right. I want to say thank you all so much for the topic on the discussion. May Allah bless you.
Amen.
May Allah strengthen you and your family. Even the entire staff of K7, the general manager, teacher life. May God bless you on your daily activity. Whatsoever step you take in, out, may the Allah be with you guys.
Amen.
And protect you from the enemies.
Amen.
To the issue, people of Israel. The things we set it down what numbers, but we are not surprised. We at Sedition, we used to say before they said our cheap politics. From 1984, the Unity Party was established. They born for the 1 year. When they get showed up of party headquarters, it was CDC that after 2 week party is the CDC that coming here. We now have a party headquarters after 2 week party. But they are coming around, massive getting around this place. They added that they see that they have showed on the labyrinth money. Even the 1.2 billion, they are all passing around, way praying around this place here. There where they are spending the taxpayer money to go build capital on the 15 counties. Come to bombing counties, people like Israel. And it's a man that they extremely well. And it's not some men that will be struggling around here. Even out of politics, that may go out of politics, and it's okay, strap. He get back, no more. Even a children. Everything is well established. So they got an old man, unity party to the people who just come around saying that anything scheme around, you want to go sleep good, and he might be talking. And the business brother into my bread is for Bomica, is for us.
Okay.
For almost we can swim, I can go to my bread. We won't go share phone, we're going to go and go play. Is that for a statement? You see? So you have two ministries that causing ministry. You have Ministry of Information, you have Daniel Sanders, just causing. Then go internal affairs. Just look at the recent ministry about people who just causing. Look at President Money and look at the Deputy Minister for Open Affairs, Fatuma Sadiq, who just abused this woman, Amen Joseph Baga own daughter, abuse on social media. Then you're saying that people just breathing oil around the place here. Okay. President Boga is scared. President Boga is scaring us. He don't want to show us what he has done. After 2 years time, they can't point on anything. They have done in 2 years time. We are going to the 3 years now. What they can show? But we are being brave and our heads up as citizens. We can say this is what person we have done.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. And see, so I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So how's the momentum concerning UP rally? How that rally in bombing there?
Everybody, the rally, you know what's happening now? They are paying people.
Okay.
We are getting some information from reliable sources. They are paying people on the state. They even carry 88 balls there. That balls that they get him what? They carry about 6 ton of bread to see how best to put people together. They are paying people just for people because people are not worried. People are starving. They are going on the bear for hunger. People are Israel. So they want to use the money to influence other people to go around. Maybe that are gathering or whosoever will be able to be by heading the group, but they are paying people in Bombay County just to be able to get the numbers, and they cannot get the numbers.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. There from Bombay County. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sierra.
Yeah.
Please, the strong CEO Ebenezer Weston, which is one of Liberia, legitimate owner that joined you from Central Virginia. There are 3 things that draw my attention to this show this morning. I don't want to forget them. I want to speak to them one after the other. Let me first begin with the President Bwaka, his own statement. This Bwaka, who stood in the presence of Yeke Koluba, and Yeke Koluba was insulting the President of the Republic of Liberia, is the one who telling us that he didn't bring a train up in a way to insult people. Ezra, I'm a father of 2. The same level of discipline that I instill in my children. If I would not want to see my son insulting another person, I would not want to see another person's child insulting another person in my person. That proves that I am not just a father of my children alone. I have that discipline instilled in me as a father to impart it into everybody else. The president did do that. So he cared about his children, not insulting other people, but he was staying in the presence of a Yeke Koluba or someone else to insult the president because he wanted position. So that today now he know that it is wrong. You see how funny it is? The second one has to do with the utterance from the vice president. I listened to that recording carefully. Can you imagine? The vice president telling us that I didn't come to the people program. You know what I mean to say? I didn't come to the people program, but look, something proved that something is running.
Yeah, something is running.
There is no well-meaning citizen will refer to CDC program as those people program.
Yeah.
We own it. It is our program. But I can tell you that the center will break before 2029. We are watching. 2040, they didn't invite, I call it, Koga. And he said, came out and said that the people never invited him. He put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
We are watching. Surprisingly, they said same vice president who wrote on the matter of devil dancing to gain power is the one now quoting scripture about King Vice Virgin and all kinds of about gratitude. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
So since when the devil started knowing that they should refer to gratitude and making reference to the Bible.
Yeah.
You see how funny it is? Look, God is not sleeping. God got a way of making the people who are stubborn to benefit, to kind of reap the benefit of their own stubbornness. Look, people will eat their money. Every year, people will eat the money. And then when the conglomerate at their party headquarters, you will see the thing that will happen there.
Okay.
Mark my word, if that's not happy, anytime I call on the radio, change my name. And they will want to blame it on sedition. It is not sedition. That they are all people who want to show their dissatisfaction. Those people will amalgamate on their place there before they start exhibiting their displeasure. You finish bossing people homes. People sleeping in the street. Then you're talking about homecoming?
Yeah.
You know what they're saying?
Suppose 3 hours out because you go late. Poor already happy you didn't go late.
Just so comical and foolish so to speak. Sorry for my decision. You see, Bwaka was telling us that the code was too high, it was this and that, and day. But then later when he got to power, now he's telling us that more listen to more watch international news. So doing George Viatan, there was no such thing happening on the international scene. You think George Viatan didn't have money to build a place that he bossing people home, but he knew that he would have affect the people and he came to flag the people, so he wouldn't have put the people in no kind of condition. But then you take power, the next day you boss the 13 people home. Now your conscience is not functioning enough. You're going back to the 13 people calling them to go to your program to do what? Lastly, I listened to one other abandoned Lebanese man who was serving at water and say we're trying to buy more Edwin Snow as well. Claiming that Edwin Snow is not doing nothing for the bombing people. Go to bombing. Edwin Snow is a major employer in bombing. People are working on Edwin Snow farm and they are getting food to feed their families. What is United Party in a totality doing there? What is it in a totality doing there?
Party headquarters.
Is it a party headquarters that will see people there? Is it a party headquarters that will see people chilling in the school there? Somebody doing something that you don't have something with your curly hair, that you put perm on your hair all the time, you are languishing into situation that you cannot handle, then you get putting more people. You know what they're doing? Look, that electric boom will use to see the people out of here. And they are cognizant of that. They know that there is nothing they can do to stop Georgia from coming back. And the more despicable and demeaning part about it is that the mayor who they said they want, the mayor will resources that how demeaning it will be. That's why I'm worried them right now. Thank you for following me the time, man.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly, Ebenezer. It's not sure you indeed follow the show. Yeah, the man talking about being grateful. Let's take someone from the diaspora. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bowie SCA and to Mama Liberia. Hey, man, when I was listening to that thing, brother, it surprised me. This is Joseph calling from New York. Is it our papa will hit that face? Because when you look at the papa, you like somebody waste that on your face or something. I know don't come out close soap he was using when he was poor and didn't have nothing living on loan. You cannot change your face now when you see your face. You that talking about people being insolent or insulting people. Your minister and thing were causing people just a couple of weeks ago. They said at the way and pleasure of you. They were throwing insult at people so you don't want people to be your children. What kind of reckless and old grumpy papa we get in our place? So, look, Mr. Man, even George Weah, outside of government, he was supporting the people for his own financing and doing a lot of things for the nation. But you have been a liability, a parasite on the Liberian people. Your medical bill is on the Liberian people. That you can turn around and be talking, throwing all type of insult at the Liberian people. Look at your face, man. Your head when you see it, get somebody with that down on it. You don't care about that. Solving the Liberian people. You moving around building how they call it party headquarters. That party headquarters will send our children to school. Will that educate our children? What benefit would that do for the masses? Is it putting food on their table that it will pay their house rent? And you talk about people, you sack their children, their husband and everything, you turn that money and putting gas into your official or car and giving them money to put it in their pocket, creating ghost name, paying themselves while the other people are suffering. Then you come here talking nonsense. Excuse me for the expression. You are here to serve the Liberian people. They pay you, you're not paying them, okay? Roll your sleeve and do the people work. Brother, God bless you, man.
Thank you so kindly there, Joseph Colley from the U.S. Let me tell the president from the Lone Star line. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Israel. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, man. Good, man. I was missing you, and yesterday I didn't miss you. I'm at my car. Keeping this unprepared President Future the fire to deliver. You know, as for me, I am happy and joyful that the Unity Party people will always go this way, you know. If the Unity Party people that came under the mantra of rescue decide to forgo using $8 million to put medicine in the hospital using $8 million to put volunteer teacher on the payroll, using $8 million to make sure that there are some desks into some other public school or to rehabilitate some other public school, will take it and put it onto themselves. I enjoy that. Then comes 2029, we will use that against them. We will ask the Liberian people, what do you want? When you're just looking for, somebody are just looking for $15,000 Liberian dollars to start business. Somebody are looking for $50 US to start some business. So if you will use that $8 million to empower some of our market women around the country, that would be very much important to improve the economy of the country. But if the Unity Party think and feel that by building or purchasing a headquarters that they put them out, they are now purchasing it and building solar around the country, that will bring dividend to them, let them go ahead and do it. I enjoy that. But as for people attending, they know that people are not willing to come up. So what they are doing, they are using money. They are using the money. But this is what they are doing, and this is why I predict a creative situation at the end analysis at that ground, at their so-called program that will be taking place on a Saturday. Because what they are doing, they know that people want to receive the money, they will not be willing to go. They are saying, oh, go after the program. Then for your community, the person that will be bringing you, the person will be responsible to give your money to you. And right there, the program is going to be very, very creative, and you're going to see a very creative situation. So then go ahead. Jerry, Jerry put himself in a difficult situation. When I heard him quoting that particular Bauer, remember, Prince Johnson quoted that same Bauer voice. Where the 10 and 1 returning to say, thank you, I refer to Bwaka at the time as a grateful soul that you're not grateful to President Weah, how he dropped President Weah, flew out of the country for medical treatment. Prince Johnson used that same quotation. Now he is coming now to use it, but coming from different angle though, because he put himself in the difficult situation. There is no way as a vice president, barely 3 to 4 months, people start endorsing you to run into the presidency because they make you to understand that, hey, when we win the election, you don't all be doing it when you find the breaking across 1 year. Automatically, you'll be seeing yourself the president of the Republic of Liberia. So being frustrated now, allow himself to be endorsed to participate in the 2029 election where Bwaka has not told him, say, oh, I will not be into the election. So he created the problem for himself. So here we are. They have a complete disappointment. Remember, he made a statement in Bond County validating our argument that they have not been able to create one job for the Liberian people. He said that in Bond County. Then here he is in Nima County in the same month. He said, oh, me, I care for that people program. You know what I mean? Extra is doing something somewhere. And AB is there. Then when he is AB say, me, I care for that program they have you. That speaks volume to the fact that there is a deeper situation that is taking place within the Unity Party. But that's worked out good for us. That's what we want. That is our prayer. After praying for ourselves, our family, our president, our party officials, our members, we pray that God continuously disorganize the Unity Party people so that we can continue to capitalize on their error to make them one-term government and one-term president. So to zero in on Bwaka, you have no moral to talk about training. Hey, you as a president, you don't use that word. How can you say we are reckless? We are not trained our own, because we are not trained our own. We are bringing that on the radio and bringing that outside. No, you are missing. In fact, which one of the children that you are growing right now? They are all grown up now. Which one of them you talking about? But let's look at your information minister. Let's look at the lady that said she is your daughter. After blundering to defend government, she come out to insult people openly and say she's a daughter of yours. What did they do? If you were serious-minded president, right away, she would have left a job. But you allowed that to go on. Yesterday, when you get on order, when you're coughing, you were clapping, you were laughing.
Hello? Where is that? I'm going to call you all the time. Yeah. Yeah, good morning, Asia. Good morning to the minister following the program. Although I'm not well, but the topic is interesting. I want to that my on the show this morning. But Mom, you know, when I say total disappointment within the rescue mission puppet, them I'll call them puppet. See what you said before, a man from the CDC was a notorious criminal. But today you celebrate the man who you said when you were in the CDC at the time you were not yourself. You celebrate him today. You chose Jackson as physician today who were proud to stand with this man. So you know I'm very grateful to God that I work on this man and he's my boss. That's why he was suspended from the party. That the people who won't call him criminal, they are celebrating him today because he will be attending that program. That's a total slap within the faces of the people that think to know both and we from the CDC that know nothing. So the issue in December he will be going to dedicate the 10 million project that they said they know nothing about. So that project therefore he said in Lofa County for district number 1, you know that when we knew the government we that live in as our parents benefited. That's the law that will take care of today. That will stay my person. I can never focus out of the CDC until even all the something you will tell someone who will lead the party because is after we are presidency, there will be another person who will take the party to another level. So I remain division to death to me. So those of you who feel that I will join the fight on Saturday, you people I think you're listening to me, I think it's public that I remain a division that death until death to me. I will not betray my party for no green thing that I have never seen that's always liability on the country, stealing from the country for the 18 years the Liberian people has given you. Nothing else so and comparing the state that the Liberian people to us and see how far we took the country, but now our country has gone far. See the what happening to the budget, see what the insult to our journalism, but who are tough on President we at that time. They did not speak or not. They will be telling our speaker. Thank you for the opportunity this morning.
I found this out either. I don't know the bother about it. I just need to show. I want me to speak.
Yeah, good morning, Asia. Yeah, Peter David Casa, call from Honor the Streetlight in Rod Johnson. Thank you for the fascinating discussion this morning. Israel and the current unity party that is headed by Chesa Imabwaka is characterized by a group of ill-filtered individuals, and that's their attribute. This is the only political party that will use state resources in war to construct party headquarters. It is completely ridiculous. It's a bad signal for an Adjusa Imabwaka in the face of our international community. They have deviated the entire rescue agenda. They said that they're going to create jobs from job creation. They're talking about building party headquarters. Is that what you promise the Liberian people? I think by now the rescue government should be telling us how many schools they are building in the political and the subdivision of Liberia. How many clinics they are going to construct in the 15 political subdivision of Liberia, and the job that they are going to create for the Liberian people. But you have kept the masses living in agile poverty and destitution. Then you're talking about construction of party headquarters. I think that's complete naivety. That's what we want to agree with people that said Joseph Imabwaka is really suffering from amnesia. That's a loss of memory. That's a major and the diseases that is affecting the Gaza Unity Party. And lastly, the cry, Joseph Imabwaka is crying woe from people insulting. Who is the inventor of insult in Liberia? Is Joseph Imabwaka. You insulted people yesterday, you insulted we are in his government. So you think people come and fool their hand because you are demagogue? You better close your mouth, go sit down. Oh man, turn it on, just pack your load and leave. That's it. Thank you very much. Israel. It's about Sherry, and I join you from Zimbabwe. Let me just sit down to appreciate you for our work. It's very important program. And your party is in what I'll be very disappointed in them. Because this is the president I promised and hello. Before he took power, he put it like already no car with his and now the lower even then people suffering from cars. And this is the president I told it like when he shall take power, nobody took telling on it. Today you see our sister standing on the street. This is a man prepared to walk into full water. They are dying with hunger on the street. And this is the man today having a party in for that program. For that program. Nobody should take picture. We don't create a program. Enjoying yourself over there. Why is it suffering? You see the type of people in Israel.
Good morning, brother Israel. Yeah, my name is Ralph here. I'm calling you from Johnsonville. Yeah, about Brother Israel, we're discussing about recklessness. When Joseph Zuma Bwaka knew about recklessness, when he is reckless, he and his government official, when he started knowing about people being reckless, when government official going on social media abusing people, and today he knows recklessness, and he said he came to empower to rescue the Liberian people. He turned his back to the Liberian people, celebrating his birthday, celebrating his wedding anniversary, using the taxpayer money as well to benefit our children to go to school, to put food on the table. The party headquarters will put food on the table. 40 some more years, saying United Party been established. Whenever they ever talk about constructing of party headquarters, but we always imitate the sedition. We brought about party headquarters after 2 week party. So United Party, they will always creep behind with the United sedition. All what is saying, we are waiting on 2029. We don't have much to see. Just 2029, they will see the differences. Thank you for holding me this time.
Where is that? See if I calling you. Yeah, I just pray for all the SM family, Kiss SM family, and you particular, and brother Wayne, that's where I have my daughter. So therefore, God, all of you until we end this whole year, we enter new year with peace. In the name of Allah. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, Israel. Yeah, Festival Bar calling from Johnsonville. Thank you very much, my brother. I want to show the fit time because I'll be with my sister dying fit time. So I'm going okay. You know, Israel, I want to ask the Nepali people, they campaign for Joe Boga to go have birthday and spend 2 million in Bomikante to celebrate the birthday. The campaign for the to have birthday party, or the campaign for the men to get a job for their level to be better. I want to ask this. So anybody that fool to December 6th, if they don't break your heart down, when you're not in asset property, then you will go to Congo Town to go and break ground. If you're not hungry, if you're not suffering, then you will go party headquarters. Let me tell you, now Israel, when Liberia we're gonna be called for 2029 to rework, for 2029 to request to take the door there for empower because they're criminal, they are suppressing our life, they are suppressing us. They say they can't rescue, but Liberia people are suffering. Let me tell you, now you said men from Grand Gina, what can you bala? A father was a politician, but a father not bow down to a demon that is destroying the country. You quite say lawyer, in fact, everything that they're doing, what they useless. taking people for joke, killing people, suppressing people that they can't rescue. But can you bias and say everything is good? Yeah, I'm giving for them now stand lawyer because no good lawyer will say everything is better in the country. Yes, what they had a map to commit proceeding. But can you bias when you listen to me well? Let me tell you, so let's now when you said, man, I dare you to go grant go campaign and carry yourself for God needed. But we not do what you encourage them. If you come from there, you live. Then I go with you. We tell you then poor naked. So let's now for go grant and go campaign and carry yourself for God needed. The way people in action property your law. Everything that your any that your we are initiate that your we are program your impact good 2 years your passing run for place to pay your package bring nothing. It's still a people money they came in the whole in local. We action property you're saying that you're suppressing a nation. Fear a nation looking. Then your leader say you're going to have birthday party. Then you can tell people say you prefer key what you can that the level that take on 130 worker. You don't know prefer key why you tell you because the job we are man so what job we are woman. Then you come in say you're saying you're resident. All the party I'm not tell you we are waiting for 2029 to move the party for impact because the party will continue with him while we enter the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a Propo Corner, down Coast Studio, White Town Community. When they got to understand that insult is an abomination. When later over the state years, he legalized insult, where he was proudly standing when Jacob Korba was insulting the president yesterday. When did he get to know that? Mr. Bakai, what you taught us is what we are exhibiting. Do not cry. You see, treat up a child in a way that when he or she is big, he will not depart for it. You taught us how to insult because of your desperate quest of power. You did not see it, so we will do it unto you. So don't get vexed. This is just the beginning. We insult you more than this, President Bakai. That's what you taught us over the last 6 years. And then the next thing has to do with this. All seditions who insult reactions, who over the years call themselves this insulted. You see how important you are? Over the years, the Unity Party insulted us. They call us team. But when one sedition join Unity Party, they celebrate us. Meaning, we sedition, we are important. Going forward, let sedition work together. Let us know that Unity Party, they are just scary, they are afraid, they are just skimming on our integrity. That's why they die, because whenever one sedition join them, you see them celebrating all over. Sedition, let's rally around ourselves. Let us know that we are the true of this Republic of Liberia. Let's build our broken pieces together so that 2029, the gangsters and the criminals will be put out of power. Thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity to make our voice heard now on national issues. Thank you, Israel.
Old time is of essence. What time has caught up with us onto this edition of the program to talk about it. Let's say thanks to all of our callers. Thanks to those of you that tried to call and you cannot go through. Sorry we came up late. I know you say, boss, yeah, your fault. I agree with you, but so much important to us. So I'd like to say thanks to all of you there in Radio Land, those of you following by way of the social media, those of you on the Facebook, those of you on the YouTube channel. I'd like to say thanks to all of you so kindly for being a part of today's edition of the program. We're going to have more of your time tomorrow, God's willing. My name is Ezra Ball. We are here. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you. Bye-bye.